If you want to be able to buy the most expensive players and open the best packs in FC25, go to u7buy.com to buy your EA FC25 coins. It's cheaper than buying FC points and just as reliable. With their already amazing prices, you can get an extra 8% using promo code Inception at checkout. I'm gonna have to uninstall and reinstall my Stream Deck. Stopped working recently. Dude, you know what's really funny is that like when you buy these things, you never realize how, like, I could do this stuff on my keyboard for some of them, but like other things, it's just nice to just bang, 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 and it's just all good, you know? Anyways, today, guys, we have the new evolution video. Strikers are being listed for this, but I don't think it's going to make a ton of sense to give it to them. Transforms players into dynamic center midfielders, enhancing their passing abilities, rewarding complementing playstyles, and deep-lying playmaker plus. To master the role of a perfect number 9 or number 8, excuse me. Overall max 86, max 10-1, pace 86. Okay, so role plus deep lying playmaker. Also get a box to box. It's actually not bad. You don't often get box to box for the center mid role, so that's actually pretty nice. Pinged pass, incisive pass, bruiser. A big stat difference, actually. Okay, so let's check out what's actually trending. Oh, Ronaldo because of the weak foot. What is this? +2 in the weak foot. I see. I mean, you know what it is with this card? At the end of the day, he still has... Oh, that's so funny with center mid. You know what? This would have been perfect like in previous years, right? Where the center mid could just be like an actual attacker. Not necessarily for this year's game. I think it's important to have like some defensive capabilities. With Ronaldo in this position, on a hunter chemistry style with good pace, good shooting, it's mainly just utilizing the power shot plus, because he does have the advanced forward plus, but yeah, I think it's just like a weak foot thing with him, with people, right? They just want to improve the weak foot to be as high as possible, which, you know, if you're getting into the game just now, I understand, but it doesn't make a lot of logical sense, I would say. Okay, so just making sure you don't get playstyle pluses. It's incisive pass, bruiser, and pinged pass. Honestly, the passing ones are very welcome inclusions. Sissoko. Oh, that's a very nice upgrade for Sissoko. Nice. Let me see. Ooh. So you're adding play styles in the passing for him. Oh, and you're adding roles to him too. So he gets it's the box to box and the deep lying playmaker. You know what? Deep lying playmaker would be super sick on him, actually. Yeah, because deep lying playmaker, it's like they're the ones that help you out in the build up, right? But they're somewhat defensive in a way as well because of their positioning, you know what I mean? Box to box deep lying playmaker. Well, he doesn't have holding plus for center mid just yet, so that's a pretty good inclusion for him, actually. And then like the thing is the passing stuff, incisive pass, then you give him the roll. Oh, the playstyle plus is the pinged pass. Oh, see, I missed that. Wait. Yeah, I missed that. Pinged pass is the playstyle plus. Ah, okay. Sorry, I thought it was a regular. I was like, no. Can you imagine if they gave him pinged pass too? Because pinged pass is really crazy to work with in the midfield area too. I was looking, I was like, wait a second, this doesn't make sense. But I mean, regardless, guys, like the stat increase is really good. It's like one of those things where it's like, if you didn't upgrade him before, you can upgrade him now. Like, yeah, you're paying for it instead of just using the foundation from before, but you are also adding playstyle to him. Incisive pass is nice for a midfielder, so I'm not against that. Tudom from the Inform card. Wow. 86 from a 79 pace. And then you get the pinged pass for him. So this one actually gets it. No intercept though. Yeah, this guy's still goated for sure. Intercept is a really big playstyle in this game. Like it's huge. There's so many situations where the ball will just like pass right by them because they're not using intercept, or they don't have intercept, right? Ping's pass, incisive pass, press, proven, bruiser, relentless. Like a card like this looks more like a center mid at that point. But I mean, he still looks like a good center mid. He still has CDM holding plus. I mean, he'd still be good in that area. But center mid specifically, deep lying playmaker, I'm not against that one specifically. Because now you give him incisive and ping, so his passing would be really good. And on a shadow, he's looking pretty cool. Good pace, good defensive boost as well. Not too shabby there. Paul with the ping's pass. People don't really use DePaul that much. I don't really see him that often, but the evolution could be nice. People don't give it to cards like this because I guess they would want to use them in like more defensive ways than attacking. But I feel like he'd be pretty decent actually. Box to box, deep lying playmaker, holding plus. Still has the holding plus for the CDM area too. Win up 1k. Yeah, people are not going to really go down that route for sure. There's probably gonna be some nice sentimentals for this one actually. You've been doing some evolutions for certain cards. But I mean, listen, box to box looks not too bad on him. I mean, he does have a 5-star weak foot. Passing's in a good area. 3 good passing play styles too. Can't go wrong with that, honestly. Deep lying playmaker with passing capabilities is nice. With a box to box, he'd be nice too. Yeah, I'm not against that. It's actually a good trending card. Camavinga from the rare gold version. Yeah, you could do this. If I were to use them specifically as a holding plus or a deep lying playmaker, yeah. Yeah, it would not be horrible. Because you give him passing stuff. He unfortunately doesn't have intercept, but honestly, like in the beginning of the year, the rare gold version of his card, like I actually used that card. Like I was switching between him and Tchouaméni, like when you're doing like Road to Glory stuff, it's just a matter of how much money you have, right? But he was actually doing a pretty solid job. Definitely Catella was more of a player to use next to somebody else for sure. But yeah, I think like he's just one intercept away from being a nice player in that general midfield position. I think that's the reason why I used him back in the day. I think that was what it was. It was the holding plus. I think Tchouaméni doesn't have holding plus as a center mid, unless I am mistaken. Let's see if I remember that far back. Okay, yeah. Yeah, because I remember like just looking, because roles are really important in this game nowadays, right? But in-game quality of the individual player is also important. But yeah, it's a nice improvement for him. But now one playstyle there would be really nice for sure. But it's looking nice so far, especially on his case, because on a shadow, he looks like that, right? Not too bad. Park Ji-sung. Oh, yes. Yeah, that would make sense, actually. Yeah. Finally, a more usable version of Park Ji-sung. Can you do it from this one? Because it would make more sense from that one, to be honest with you. Not with this chip shot one. There it is. Oh, these are probably like with chains, right? Can you search? Well, I'm sure you can, but I never remember because I always use like different ones. There it is, yeah. Yeah, just a direct upgrade. Because, especially for my boy Gyu, right, with the South Korean players, with Park Ji-sung, you can finally actually use him as a center mid now. So that's like the key thing here. Box to box, deep lying playmaker. It kind of like transforms his card, to be honest. Like he could be significantly better in game now, because playing him as like a left mid in the beginning of the game, like even if his roles are like winger plus plus and stuff, you didn't really want to rock with that too much, you know? But now that he has the center mid position change, it adds to him, right? Deep lying playmaker is pretty good because of the passing stuff. Mainly incisive. Press proven. It has an intercept too, eh? For the bruiser and a relentless. Not too bad. Not too bad. You actually can finally use him now, I would say, because like I said, left mid before. I don't think people did that too often, to be honest. Alexander Arnold. Oh, you can make this guy a center mid? No way. So you don't get pinged pass. That's the wasteful part, but turning him into a center mid, I'm not against that, to be honest. For the funsies, bro, for the funsies, because it's for people that want to be able to increase the card in the future, right? You can evo this guy too. From what? Oh, press proven and intercept. Center mid for this guy on a shadow, and then you get the deep lying playmaker as well. Yeah, box to box, false back, attacking wing back. Again, I'm not against it on the deep lying playmaker. I'm not. He's got some decent passing stats too. Well, not decent. He's got good passing stats. You know, it's what he's known for in real life. Physical on the lower side, but I mean, turning him into a center mid can be a really cool concept for people, for sure. Martinez into a center mid. I mean, sure. If you want to do that, you could totally do that. Does it make a lot of sense for him? I guess it depends, right? Because a huge variable that you have to consider is whether you want like a rotation policy in your team, right? For a lot of people, if they were to put a card like this into this evolution, it's because they use formations like a 5-back, and then they're like, oh, I want to switch to like a 4-1-2-1-2, or not 4-1-2-1-2, but like a 4-3-1-2. You have that capability with a card like this to play him in that midfield area. Like you were playing a 5, whatever 5-backs they have. I don't remember the 5-backs they have in this game, like 5-3-2, I guess, right? And then it's like, I can now switch him to a midfielder, and then maybe that center mid has like a cam position change. So that's like the main reason to do stuff like that, right? Center back with a passing playstyle. I mean, it's not horrible, but yeah. Tenali from the Inform. Still no intercept on this guy, huh? But 5-star weak foot. What about Trent's weak foot? What was the thing there? 5-star weak foot, yeah. Camavinga was the same thing too, right? With the 5-star weak foot, yeah. The weak foot definitely adds a lot to it. I'm not gonna say that it doesn't. Even with Tudom, it technically does too. This is for passing, general build-up play too. You can't really go wrong with it. But yeah, 5-star weak foot on this Tenali card. Honestly, like, he's an intercept away from being really nice, to be honest with you. He is an intercept away. There are some formations that people use where they use the center mid on deep lying playmaker like down the middle in like a 4-5-1, and it works out because of the passing stuff that they have, right? So in his case, he has the passing stuff. He just doesn't have enough defensive stuff. His playstyles are pretty relevant, you know? They're pretty relevant. A Tweety. Always had a pings pass. 5-star weak foot on this one. Press proven and intercept. I don't remember I don't know if I ever did a video for press proven and intercept. Does it give him the intercept? Ah. I guess it gives like both of them as like the basic stuff. Decisive pinged pass. CDM and center mid. This card looks pretty good, actually. Yeah, I'm not against him. He actually could cook in that CDM position, to be honest. Holding ++ with intercept from the evolution, and then the number 8 increases base card stats from multiple areas of it. Not bad. Not bad. A more usable version of Koke, eh? Well, he has the 5-star weak foot on the card. Yeah, these guys are all set up for like center mids for the most part. Like a deep lying playmaker sort of center mid. Oh, but he has holding plus. That's not bad. Deep lying box to box as well. He actually has a few different roles that are like decent to work with too. Not bad. For Atletico Madrid fans for sure. Ryan, let's see what Ryan looks like. The octopus and then number 8. People have really crazy versions of this card nowadays. I think I faced one in like the Elite Division one time where like the guy had like intercept on him, and I was like, it was a regular or a plus, I don't remember, but it was maybe like a month or two ago, and I was like, wow, like this guy's evolution's a monster now, because he has the right base stuff to be really good in this game. This card gets the 5-star weak foot added, right? But 6'3", tall and lean on him, it just works for him, to be honest with you. He's tall and lean, but like his tall and lean feels better than Guendouzi's. Is Guendouzi 6 foot? I forget. Let me see. It feels better, but like Guendouzi makes up for other things, right? Not this card. This card's trash. This card's nice. 6 foot. Maybe it's the extra like 3, you know? Maybe. This card, I don't even know. The same thing with Neto. They released like other versions, but I don't even know if anybody would ever complete those. Conte. Ooh. I have faced Contes in this game. Conte's annoying to play against, to be honest. Like, I faced people that had this card. But this was a month ago. But even still, like, he was a very solid CDM. He has all the roles, right? They gave him pretty much everything. A wide half. You have to try that, eh? The wide half? I haven't tried that out yet. But yeah, holding plus. Applying playmaker center half. He even has center half too. But yeah, it's mainly for like CDM stuff. Like this one is, it would mainly be for like the stat improvement. If you have like the inform chilling in your club, you know? Let's see if Foot.gg has pretty cool ones. Great year for defensive mids. We start with the best CR7 so far. There was a Caicedo. Yeah, Caicedo was the one I saw. This one, because that one already has chip shot. Chip shot would be a Enzo Fernandez. Quarter Century Quest 2. That's a really big improvement for him. This card, I'm not even kidding. In like before the patches and stuff, he would be used as like a midfielder just because of that long ball. Like people would do evolutions on him because a long ball is crazy. Oh look, an SBC David Alaba. They would make this into an SBC. Change him to center mid plus. Give him those roles specifically. And then call it a day. This is our David Alaba of like, what was it, like last year or 2 years ago? That's what their version is. Things pass on him too. But yeah, the Caicedo card, right? So this is pretty cool. So from the Showdown Plus, you can actually improve him. And give him an added play style. You know what? This card could cook in game, to be honest. Yeah, a lot of potential. A lot of potential for sure. Not against that for sure. Ricardo Rodriguez for Real Betis. Pinged pass for him. Oh, he actually looks well formatted. Let's see what this looks like. Rodriguez. This one right here, I'm assuming, right? Yeah. No, chip shot. Evolutions. There you go. Center mid plus. Yeah, again, if you use him in that like more defensive way as a deep lying playmaker, that's not bad. Because the passing stuff is there too. Yeah, passing stuff is there. Shadow, one intercept away from being really nice too. Yeah. Oh, Cancelo. That's an interesting one, actually. Passing and bruiser. Box-to-box deep lying playmaker. Cancelo is very interesting, man. Do you guys remember that 1 year where I think he got like a team of the year or something like that? And he was probably the best midfielder. Well, one of the best midfielders in the game at the very least. He was amazing. Like I think it was a right back team of the year card. I remember using that thing in like the center mid position and being like, yo, this card's crazy here. Hey, you know what? He looks pretty cool. Shadow chemistry style, good pace, good defense. The shooting is not like in a horrible area for like that deep lying playmaker type. It actually looks very nice. You know what? He could have really good base mechanics in game because in the past he has, you know? Maybe. It all depends. But this looks nice. Incisive pass, whipped pass, block, bruiser, technical flair, first touch. Would I use this as a fullback? Not with 90 sprint speed, but I mean, he still looks pretty nice. Ping's pass is not bad for fullbacks either, to be honest with you. Especially if they're that attacking wingback. He attacks more on the left than the right. Sorry, I had a little bit of a brain fart there. Oh, is that how they're doing it? It's like, oh, I see. They go like, that's how they do it in order. Paul we've seen, Sandro Tonali we've seen. And then Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, you can upgrade Ugarts too. Look at that. Yeah, different options for this one. Shadow striker plus. Could appear invisible on the pitch. Oh. Well, they actually have things for this. Tacklebacks, assisted shooting, lace and finesse shots. Keeper positioning. Players without the ball catching up to the dribbler regardless of pace difference. We'll see. But yeah, we'll call it there for the video. A couple of decent ones, honestly. Like these like hidden ones, like João Cancelo and stuff, like they could actually be pretty cool in game. A lot of potential with him as like a center mid that just helps you out mainly in the build up with deep lying playmaker. Playmaker roaming would be kind of sick for a card like this if he can actually like move around the pitch, you know. But deep lying is still decent too, for sure. But yeah, we'll leave it there. Hopefully you guys enjoy the video today, and we'll catch you guys for the next one. Peace out, dudes. Love you guys. I always forget that I can't stop recording here.